But yeah, we've just generally speaking, we've been hitting hard with revival. Um, we what I wanted to talk to you about is maybe getting that same kind of re-up on the budget for mid-Jan to Feb. Um, December we ran it from profits of the month before, and I spent a little bit out of pocket to make a couple of the events and stuff like that put together. Um, we've figured out a way where we can print CDs. I don't know if Junior's told you about this.
I think I may have mentioned to
Oh,
it, but we got on this like a month and a half ago. But because
really?
we
Okay.
I haven't seen Nino in like maybe 2 3 months.
yeah,
It's
I,
been
I
a
wanted
while.
you to let him know about it because it's more so revival your side of things than me to say at my place.
Yeah. So we figured out that up in Sandy we can print CDs,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a way where you could scan the QR code on the CD
Yeah.
and play the music. And we coupled that with what you guys initially had when I was talking to Raz about the playlist on the government website, and that's physically doable now. That's
Oh,
there's a way you could physically do it. I wish I had the fucking CD on me because I would have showed you, but
there's a way to physically do it. You mean you can take a CD and actually play it?
and yeah, you could just copy the QR code right away and just play it
Can you
wherever you want.
like in the city?
Yeah. So
What? Wait, how?
Yeah, well, you can. Yes, you
not
can.
in the yeah. If you if you look in your backpack at the bottom left, there's a way where you can copy stuff.
I think you need to show me. Okay, listen. Let me. You found a way to make something work, or like like the construction guys give us some new shit.
Oh no. It's a bit of both. The construction guys gave us some new shit that we
Oh,
found a way to make work.
oh shit. Okay. Wait, is the bit the copying or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The
Not that
copying is new.
not that it super matters. I thought there was some like new like CD printing technology that's
Oh,
in the city now.
yeah. No, I fucking wish. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the
Okay.
copying is new, and we just figured out that we can make this. People can scan that code and play something that is entirely just on the government
Mm.
website.
Okay. I fuck with that. Okay. All right.
So that's another thing that we've been doing. I've been personally waiting for your blessing on that. I come to you for for a lot of ideas that I have, just to make
Yeah.
sure that
I
that
would
we're
love
all
to see it.
good.
Like when it comes to like blessings on something, I'd have to see it firsthand. But I mean, at
Yeah,
face value, that sounds fucking amazing. So the
yeah,
idea being
no,
that you can like share people's music, through this method.
yeah, I have a couple of the apartment. Maybe if you're around for a little bit, I can go grab one and come back. But
Yeah.
that's basically it. You just scan the QR code on CD, get to play it,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll take you over there
I
right away. So that's something that we've been looking at as well. That costs a little bit of money. And did you weren't around for our snow event just before Christmas, right?
um yeah, no, maybe.
We
I
put
don't think
on
you were. I think there was a lot of pred shit kicking off, and I think you were pretty tied up with all that at the time.
Yeah,
I want to say.
I think the one that I've been to is the one at the Tequila.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking. That might have been the first event we ever put on.
Yeah, it was.
There's been a bunch since then. The snow event is the last event we put on before the new year, where dress code was white. It was at
Yeah.
the Welsh Dragon. We had a whole bunch of artists come in for that, and it was. I mean, Junior could you've been to more events than I have, maybe, Junior, but the turnout was incredible. Everybody was dressed up. It was really, really good. We paid all the artists out. We paid the DJ, Junior's catering, and drinks from the Welsh Dragon and stuff like that. So we've been hitting the hammer pretty hard.
Okay, I fuck with that. Yeah. So
And just to cut out all the fat out, I wanted to ask what likelihood of getting a re-up on budget.
I would just send it in. Yeah, with the updated
Okay.
ones, and I'll fire it off within like, this week.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say every
So
month.
do you want
Just
to
feel
see
free to
where the
resubmit
money's
it.
gone?
I think so.
Or-
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
very important.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, because people can ask questions, right? It's
Yeah.
the problem with our legal system is, like you know, we with the way that the legal system works, everything can be fine until someone decides it's a problem.
Yeah.
And so I think it's important that we keep our shit not only above board, but like 2 times more above board, right?
100%.
So
Can't it now go through business grants? The new legislation that I put through, that I did, is it able to go through that or not really?
I would say amps is better because this is music
yeah.
related, right? Music label.
True.
So what I did was, for everything that we spent, I put a item list, quantity, and a copy of the receipt for absolutely everything that we've paid for, whether it was outsourced or internal. It's all documented and stuff like that, so you can see exactly, follow the trail down to the last $10 of everything we spent since you gave us that grant.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think typing that having that stuff is good, so that if anyone asks questions, it's like all documented. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because all it takes is someone being like, "Oh, this is being used for something illegal," even though we know it's not. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's important to have the backing of it. I think that's why we've been so impenetrable as the mayor's office is.
Yeah.
People claim all kinds of crazy shit, like I'm a fucking criminal and this and that, and like just wild shit. Everyone that mostly knows me knows that's not true, but law enforcement can live in their own world.
Yeah.
You guys
I've
want
heard
some tea?
more shit about you just talking to cops randomly.
Shut up. Wait, tell me. I want to hear this.
Just random shit, actual random shit. Like, I've never been arrested. I don't have more than one speeding ticket from like February, and I just run into cops here and there, and for some reason your name has come up in the last 3 months more than anything else I've ever heard.
To be fair, I got given a cop told me I was working with a criminal because I was on the cabinet.
Yeah. Just random shit
Sick.
like that.
Nah. Wait. What did you wait? That's crazy. Did
It's been
they
wild.
explain it all?
No. The thing is, that's the thing. If the few times that it's happened, where they say some shit like, "Oh, Nino the gangster," for example, and it's like, well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? They brush it off as like, you just won't get it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, that's good. That's so just to both of y'all, just like out of the like just like that.
Yeah, mum was pretty much, oh yeah, oh, so you work in the cabinet, and they went, oh, so you work with a criminal then, and I was like, fuck.
Yo, that's good.
Yeah. Bro, I work with SK. Like, it's just,
that's kind of the wild thing about. I've
your
always
name,
found it.
your name comes up more than his.
Yeah, that's wild. Guy with a couple traffic citations. I mean, I'm not surprised, but it's kind of the quality of the police force we have, right? They're very good investigators. I'll say that much. Yeah.
The other thing, sorry to dive back into the business stuff, is the secure serve stuff has been popping off. We have a lot of fucking interest from businesses, small businesses, people that have ideas about businesses, that want our support in terms of helping them grow. And there's in, incredible interest in the idea of, a company that can invest in a business and then get their returns from percentages and stuff like that. And I wanted to know, is there any space for Secure Serve in terms of getting a government fund to invest and then either paying the government back or it being a business grant or something like that? Or does that not fall under that umbrella in general?
Say that one more time.
So Secure Serve's main kind of shtick is we want to find businesses that need support, whether it's financial or staff or just in terms of kind of logistics, and we support them with that. And then we get a percentage of their overall shares. We say 20% of their business. If we give them $500,000, $1 million, and then through their revenue, we make our money back, and then we, for perpetuity or whatever the contract says, we keep making money off that business based on the percentage that we agree upon. And that's the general idea of Secure Serve. And there's been a lot.
I like that a lot, and I think y'all operating sort of out of court center is good. I know that there has been some conversations with Corolla, and I think as Secure Serve, you should be able to utilize the business grants and encourage people to go through it. It's just there needs to be an insurance of a fine line between Junior's involvement with the cabinet and being such in reach of things with how y'all profit as a business, right? Yeah. And you get that, right? Like,
no, 100%.
So
yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, totally.
And that also extends that when you operate out of the court center, I do think that, it's going to be very valuable given how like close people are. Like, there's got all these stall people. You can be like, hey, you want to bring their, is that too much of that doesn't like, you don't want court center to be the Secure Serve pitch. You don't want to end up soliciting too hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Right?
100%.
Because that can change a vibe. You don't want people like, you know what I mean? Like, you want people coming there for business, but not rather the stalls being a solicitation point. You kind of get where I'm going with that?
No, I completely agree. And I think the way we've combated that is by presenting what we offer to the businesses first, rather than being like, oh, we can help you.
You hear that,
what do
right?
You need?
Those shots.
Yeah, I do hear that.
That's automatic weapons.
Check out from down there.
Combined hasn't seen this sort of action for fucking months.
I heard that the other day. I think it's a boost.
Do you think it's the security guards?
Oh, that might be.
Like, the locals.
I mean, if it is a boost, I heard that shit outside Senior Buns.
Oh, I think you're right. It's probably one of those security trucks because those guys got the automatic firearms and shit.
Yeah. Anyway, where were we? Sorry.
To differentiate your involvement in Secure Serve with the profits and gains, and make sure that that's a hard line that's very clear, and not solicit absolutely every fucking business, especially when it comes to like the court center, so it doesn't turn into like the Secure Serve call center, basically.
I mean, that's a big reason why we put the business, quote unquote, business in Johnny's name, even though it's 50-50, it's in Johnny's name because I didn't want to, fuck up my position I've got within the cabinet with doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, regardless, we just need to, cross the T's and dot the I's, make sure that it's on paper and that that's all visible.
Okay. Yeah, I think you know, you encouraging people to use the business grants, pointing them at the option, helping them write it out, I think is a good thing. I think offering but if you're going to offer services around it, it's just, you know, make sure it doesn't look like you guys are profiting from the legislation directly and that there's a clear line. Outside of that, I personally love the idea. But
No, I'm glad you do.
yeah.
We're Virginia and I were talking. We're willing to like front a fuck ton of money for this to just demo it. Even if it doesn't work in the long run, it doesn't work, and I'm willing to cut my losses. But I think the idea of, you know, somebody coming in and saying, "Hey, I have this business idea that I want to start. I just don't have the 50K, the 100K. I don't have enough to pay employees, whatever it is." And we just go, "Here you go. We get 20% of your business. Here's, you know, $500,000." I think it'll be very interesting to see what people can build with that.
Yeah.
Give people the opportunity to actually start the business, because I mean, I was in the position fucking 3-4 months ago where it was me on my own in that fucking. Do you remember the first time I met you, Nino, in the Mirror Park place? And I don't know what the fuck I was doing, and I was calling out Michael pretty much every day, going, "Please help." And like just having you know, for example, me and Johnny and like different business people around you to lend an ear and go, "You should be doing this that way and this that way," I think can be really, really huge for the business scene.
Absolutely. And having people that like have answers for things, I think is good as well. Because it's easier for people to get confused as to, you know, what can they do in the city, what can they not do in the city, all those kind of things.
And listen, bro, I'll be 100% transparent and honest with you. You're that guy for me. I mean, I remember once I called you about some fucking watches that I that I made up north, and you told me to throw that shit in the garbage. You know what I mean? Like,
wait, what happened? You got to remind me.
I made these watches that have that might have a microphone on them. I ordered them, and you told me that you know, they might be some Temu fucking watches. And they were just no good. They were no good.
You didn't explain that well whatsoever.
Oh my god. No, I remember this. They were like stolen random watches. They're like, I remember they were like Temu watches.
Oh, yeah, you're a fucking why did you do? I get it. Why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I was. Listen, man, I moved here in February. I'm trying my best, okay?
But
I'm trying my best.
Tell you the funniest thing, yeah, this is between us two now, right? Someone on through Scraps got printed off some fucking FIB passes. Like, if you think that's bad, then there's that, and then people are importing drugs through Scraps. So, yep.
Well, you know, it's always good to have somebody that's a little more in the know to just ask. And I've met people since then that have hit me up for just general questions, whether it is about business or music or just life in general. And it's always comforting to know that I was able to help somebody because somebody helped me. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, I think I've always been like so keen on wanting people to work together to create something more, because, you know, like a lot of things don't interest me, like you know, breaking into banks and like building is what is exciting to me. And it's hard to find a way to build.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, you know, when I first met you, I was doing a podcast just so I could meet people. I like, you know what I mean? Like that's all I never broke into a bank. I've never lockpicked a car. I've never done any of that shit.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this side of the island.
1,000%.
I've not done any crime either. Perfectly clean.
Shut up, Junior.
What do you mean?
Just because you got expunged doesn't mean you never did it. It's just not on your record.
Yeah.
I very openly said to
Wait,
Nino,
what? How'd you get a record? I don't know if I've heard this recently.
Bro, I told you I used to sell weed. I used to fucking go around doing dumb shit. My first ever time I got arrested.
I don't remember
was
this.
By Den Shiesty. I was selling.
Really?
Yeah, I was selling sunglasses and hats out the back of a car outside Senior Buns, and our car was illegally parked. Den Shiesty got it towed, so me and all my mates decided to beat the fuck out of him.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
I think that was the day I met you.
It may have been, yeah.
Might be the glasses I'm wearing now, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
maybe,
my
actually.
god.
Yeah, that's what I did, sort of get my name around town. Went round and sold sunglasses to people. Fay-bands.
Okay. Well, shit.
Another person running for judge.
Yeah, that was McMoo, the person we ran into earlier.
Okay, so
Vote for
it's good
Judge
to
Bo.
see,
He's possibly dead. That is
maybe
crazy.
Since there's so many people running, we might do, instead of a big ass piece on each judge, we'll do like a press thing where we ask all of them the same questions and just cut back and forth.
Yes,
between each of them, and just see like what each judge responds to, you know, the same question.
Yeah, I love
Fuck
that.
Combine 2025. Oh my god. Well,
Johnny, I'll be honest, my phone's blowing up. A lot of people want to be interviewed.
All right, well, we'll rock and roll. Nino, thank you for your time, man.
yeah,
I know,
absolutely. And hey, please do spread the message about me running again. I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
strong believer, even though, like, you know, it's a probable
you're gonna
shoe-in.
win.
You never, well, you say that, but that's what leads to everyone voting up north, and then I end up losing.
You
know what I mean?
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
if we do this judge thing,
Yeah.
How crazy would it be to have it be sponsored by you? And it wouldn't, you know.
I think it should be state run. I think if I get involved, it can be seen as like manipulation.
Okay, I was just thinking, you know, Nino, I approved this message before the episode airs, but
I think
that might be.
you can get it state funded, but just whack a massive photo of your face on it right in the end. What can go wrong?
Yeah. Yep.
I always ask the questions. The idea pops in my head. I always ask the questions, but
yeah, I think
makes sense.
I think I'm just always, all it takes is one person to be bored and make a big deal out of something, and then you end up with Pred 2.0. You know what I mean? Where Pred loses an entire 3 terms over, you know, Pred shot himself in the foot, but you know, a lot of people gave him malaria. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like.
So
I wonder who's gonna get up north for next term. Now it's gonna be very interesting.
I don't know. It's gonna be I think it's gonna be Tony versus Letson, and it's really hard to say because Tony is really good.
He comes across like he presents himself a certain way that, you know, I think a lot of people are gonna vote for him.
However, at the same time, like Letson's got a lot of backing too, so it's really hard to say. I mean, I'm happy with either one. I don't know which of the two I want to officially back because I have my reasons for both of them. It's just, and I got to focus on, for me, it's the court center. You know what I mean? Everything else, like, it just, Petey's a fucking joke. There's no fixing that. I'll be honest.
you know, Nino, outside of the judges thing, can you just text me a bunch of bullet points of things that you want to highlight in your campaign, and let me make
check City
like,
Hall. Check the City Hall section. I banged out like a huge thing on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you still have any copies of your book? Vote Nino Chavez.
I'm gonna ask Michael to cook something up actually. In
Yeah,
regards to that.
I'll drop him a
then-
message. Maybe I can help him out with it.
Oh
what
yeah.
we can do
Well,
is
maybe
what
for
we
now,
did,
retweet my last tweet. I think it's
what we did last term.
I'm officially
or
running.
I can make you a whole like campaign thing.
Oh, bro, that'd be sick.
Easy.
All right.
Yeah, I'll look at the site. I'll talk to Raz as well. Just make sure that we're aligned in terms of like questions and stuff like we did last time, and we'll run it.
All right. Love it. Listen, gentlemen, if you need anything and you need to reach out to me, just let me know.
Likewise, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you,
likewise.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Catch you soon.
Yep. You take care.
Appreciate you, Nino.
Wait, did we all come here in the same car? Did we just all say bye and we're getting in the same car?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. It's your fault, Jimmy.
I say everything's always my fucking fault, and it.
Did you start talking about awkward silences and now it's like the thing.